Hey guys, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. Today we are going to do something extremely easy. Um, it's called the crackle effect. I called it lava rock the first time I did it, which was one of my second pieces I ever made. And right now it sits up on my shelf of shame because I thought it was a huge mistake. Um, but I don't know if you can see that. Look at that effect. I thought it was cool, but I thought, that's not what I was going for, especially with the flower in the middle. I put that in last. So that didn't work. But we're going to try to replicate it without anything in the center, and we're going to do it in coasters. So let's get started. Okay. I poured 5 ounces, fluid ounces, of the same resin I used in that project. And it's called Amazing. It can be found at Michael's Craft Store or Hobby Lobby. And yeah, let's see what happens. See if I can replicate it. I forgot how to do it. And then last night, right before I went to bed, I was like, Eureka! I remember how I did that now. I kind of put it out of my mind because I thought it was a horrible mistake, even though I thought it was cool. All right, so I have 2 cups. We're going to use just 2 different colors. One of them is a metallic acrylic, which is going to be my heavy. And then another one is an apple green. This one is like a olive green. And this is just an ink, okay? So we're going to have one that's nearly transparent and one that's pretty much opaque. And I'm just going to divide this in the cups. I did mix this for 5 minutes and waited about 12 minutes. And yeah, there are micro bubbles, but I don't think you're going to see them. There's no huge bubbles. So just get that in there. And I don't think I'm going to use all of this. I think these coasters are, they're 4-inch coasters. I think they only take 2 ounces each. But I made a little extra just in case. You always want that just in case going on. Okay. So we got that. All right. I'm going to mix up my apple green first because it goes in first. You want your nearly transparent color in there first. I'm just going to start with a couple drops. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 6. We got an extra bonus drop in there. So we're going to mix that. See how that goes. And that's way too transparent. You want to be able to see this color in between the cracks. There's 5 more drops. I don't remember the ratio. I do remember pretty much how I did it and what resin I used. Simply because I was just beginning and that was easy to find. It was at the store that I shopped at, and so I'm positive about the resin. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, still too transparent. so that's a total of 16 drops. In 2.5 ounces. And I don't want to spray my molds with alcohol because this is a metallic, and I know I did not spray them prior to pouring them when I did my happy mistake. All right, we're gonna go with this. It looks very dark, but when you put it on a paper towel, it's very light. I don't know if you can see that. You know what? I'm gonna put about 4 more drops in. So we'll have a total of 20 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see how that goes. Make sure that's mixed up good. You don't want any streaks of color. Okay. Let's go with that. All right, we're just gonna make sure it's only half full. Because you want to do pretty much equal amounts of both pigments. And this one can use a little bit more. And why does that not look even? I mean, level. Okay. I have a little bit more. I may have enough to do one more coaster, but I'm gonna wait. All right, let's get this mixed up. Is that something under my mold? Nope, that's in my mold. Let's see what that is. There we go. Got it. All right. Mix this up really good. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And I'm just going to squirt this because you need quite a bit of this. You want this to be your thick, thick, thick. Okay. I got both of these at Hobby Lobby. Just so you know. All right, so we're going to mix this. And again, mix this really good. You can see that's not transparent at all. It's quite opaque. That's what you want. Okay. I'm not going to do alcohol, but I'm going to lightly torch it. You don't want to ruin your mold, so be extremely careful with that. Okay. All right. And you don't really pour this in the middle, you kind of swirl it. And you want to dome it. Okay, that one's nicely domed. And this one can use just a little bit more. And that one is domed. Why do I have more of this? Okay. So we got a lot of this, a lot of that. We're going to do one more. I think we have enough. Don't like to waste resin, it's expensive. Scrape it out. All right. This one may not be domed because I don't have a lot of the green. I'm not sure why I have so much more of that one. Okay. Just make sure it reaches the edges. And don't be too concerned about micro bubbles. If anything, I would be concerned about the bubbles around the edges. But I'm not really seeing any. So I think we're good on that. All right. And just torch the surface bubbles, which there are some. But be very, very careful. Use a small torch so you don't burn your molds. Done that. There we go. All right. We'll see you in a little bit and see what's going on with them. Okay, I'm bringing you down for a closer look. See what they're doing. It's been about 15 minutes. There's the extras I made. Anyone that orders from me gets a little pendant or a magnet or something. And it doesn't look like much from the back, but if you look at this, you can see it's pretty much doing the same thing. So I'm hoping we have success here. I think we will. I'm pretty hopeful. But anyway, we'll see you in a few. Welcome back, guys. They are cured. So are my little doodaddies. So we're going to unmold. I am not going to unmold this one. As you can see, it's got a lip. And I'm going to make this a set. So I'm going to pour some more of that light green, the apple green, in here. And make another one to make a full set of 4. So we're going to put that one to the side and do that tomorrow. But let's see what we got. Let's do these hearts first. Oh, they're cute. You see how sparkly? Ooh, and slippery. Now, the 2 big ones, I'm going to make into magnets. I also give these as pocket charms. And the 2 little ones, I'll do 1 gold and 1 silver pendant. Those are cute. No bubbles whatsoever. They came out really pretty. I love that color. This one's bound to be the same. And it is. Isn't that pretty? Okay, set that to the side. Now, the reason I have my cork out is because when I demold these, I want to see if that makes a difference on the back. Because usually I back my coasters with cork. just to help from any scratching or any flaws or anything. Which this one, there was some bubbles that popped. I don't know if you can actually, can you see them? Yeah. They have already popped, but they've left little divots in there. All right, well, let's unmold. See what we got. They come out pretty easy. And they're still a bit bendy. They're not completely cured. They will be by tomorrow, though. And the other one. Okay, let's see what we got. See if it worked. And I can already see that it did. Can you see that? I wish you could see the light in the back. I don't know if you can. Let me see if I can turn it. But in between all those cracks is that apple green. They are really pretty. Let's see this one. Again. Perfect. See, some people call it crackle. I call it lava rock because that's what it looks like. It looks like lava rock to me. But I love that effect. And what you can do, if you don't want them just like this, which I think they're gorgeous, just like that, get a deeper molds. Maybe one of the live edge molds that Julie cuts from Pouring Your Heart Out sells on eBay. She also sells them on Amazon. Or I also think that Michelle from Glitz and Glitter here in the U.S. sells them as well. And they're a much deeper mold. What you could do is pour your first layer pretty thin, as thin as allowed for 2 more layers of resin once it's cured. And you will have that in the front and this as your background. So that could be really pretty. But I just think that is very, very cool. I wish you could see the apple green in between. It's showing dark, but it's not. It's really a very pretty light color. Okay, I'm just going to hold this on the back, and it darkens it quite a bit, and I'm not even seeing the light green now. So I probably will not cork the back of these. I will just, if there's any sharp edges, which there is a little bit, I'll just sand those. But there you go, guys. Crackle effect / lava rock. And I'm probably going to do a silver or a gold metallic pen around. And I'll show you the finished set in another video once I do that. But yeah, shiny and gorgeous. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave them. I love to see your comments. Have a great night. Take care.